preparations go today? You guys finally got down here and able to get a chance to get out on the practice field. What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, it was good just to really get back out here with all the guys. We were on a break for a little bit, so it was just good to get back around moving and be around the guys. So.
Your offense has really been clicking lately. What would be the explanation from your end for that?
I would just say the way we practice. Every week we're trying to go out and just make sure that we don't have any mistakes. And we know that if we practice well during the week, then whenever it comes Saturday, we'll be able to execute really well. So.
How long did it take you to get – I cover Iowa and saw you against Iowa last year playing for Nebraska. So how long did it take you to get acclimated to Kentucky's system?
Well, actually learning the system, it didn't take me long. It took me maybe a month, maybe two. But then actually just being in it and just the more and more you actually rep the plays and things like that, everything gets easier and easier. So now that we're at the point of the end of the year, everything's just kind of like the back of my hand.
Since you had that experience of playing against Iowa last year, I mean, has guys come up to you and pick your brain a little bit to ask you some things? Or?
A little bit. We've watched the game where we played them last year, where specifically I played them. So just being able to talk to them about certain things and certain things they do. So yeah.
Man, it's pretty hot out here. Does it take you back to the summer practice days?
Oh yeah, this feels like camp a little bit. It feels like camp a little bit, especially out there on that turf. So, but it's good. I mean, we'd much rather be in Florida than in Kentucky right now. So it's all right.
What challenges does Iowa's defense present?
They don't make any mistakes. They're very fundamentally sound. They're really going to do everything right. So we just have to go out there and make sure that we execute on our part and try to make as many mistakes as possible. So.
I mean, there's been a lot going on with COVID and kind of canceling bowl games and stuff. How are you guys taking any extra precautions around the locker room and stuff with the team?
Just making sure that we're wearing masks and everybody's sanitizing and doing things like that. Our staff does a really good job of making sure that we're safe and we're away from everybody for chances like that. So, yeah.
Bowl games give you guys an opportunity to kind of one last chance for some guys, to bond together and do that. How special can they be? I mean, when you think about it overall, we're seeing a lot of guys opting out and choosing not to play in them. How special can it be for the guys who actually do want to play in them?
I mean, it's definitely special. I know for me, this is my first one, so I've never gotten to experience this and play in January or do anything like that. So I'm really excited for that, and so I'm just going to take it all in, and hopefully the rest of my teammates do the same. So
Iowa's got the Big Ten Defensive Back of the Year. Does that get your competitive juices flowing a little bit to try to go against somebody like that?
Hey, I mean, I'm always out there to compete. At the end of the day, I'm going to go out there and go against the man, and whoever it is, it is. So.
Does anything that happened against Iowa in the past for you, does it make a difference this week?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, obviously, I still have some friends that are out there in Nebraska, and I know they'll feel a little bit of this one, especially if we come out with a win. That's a little bit for them on my part. So just kind of playing a little bit with them on my side and just wanting to get a win for my teammates. So.
Last time we talked about video games a little bit. Have the guys, since y'all got in here, y'all already pulled out the PS5s and started playing yet?
A little bit. They had them in our players' lounge, so they got the games in the players' lounge. I didn't play last night, but I'm going to get on the sticks with somebody today, so somebody's going to get it.
Is there a little bit of bragging, since you played in the Big Ten, obviously, there's a little bit of bragging rights, Big Ten, SEC?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I mean, coming from the Big Ten, I think the SEC is a little bit better, but that's just my opinion. So, but we'll see on Saturday, obviously. So.
You're one of those guys that the transfer portal has worked for. Why has it worked for you and for others not?
I feel like a lot of guys go in without a plan. I feel like if you're going to go in, you at least need to have an idea of, okay, just what are the spots that I feel like I could fit at, and actually being able to get in contact with those coaches to make sure that they actually want to see and want you on their football team. And then at the end of the day, you got to make it right yourself. I mean, you can go into whatever school and they can be all they want, but at the end of the day, if you don't make it right, it's not going to work. So you just got to go in and put in the work and do what you're supposed to do. So.
Maybe this is old news. Is this your last Kentucky game? Have you decided yet?
No, we haven't decided on that yet. Yeah,
no
decision on that one yet.
You mentioned that with the portal and stuff. Do you remember how many, off the top of your head, how many people reached out to you? How many schools reached out to you?
A lot. I mean, it was just a lot of schools just asking if I was interested. But I knew I was really coming more towards home, and this was kind of on my mind, and I knew Kentucky was kind of going to be the place for me. So.
All right. Anything else for Wan'Dale? Okay, we got
Thanks, Wan'Dale.
here.